This is Steve Nelson with the National Weather Service with your weekly weather briefing for the week starting Thursday, May 16th. Here's the highlights for the week ahead. Strong to severe storms are possible today through Tuesday, with the greatest chances of showers and thunderstorms on Friday and Saturday, but the continued chance for severe weather could be strong on Sunday and Monday as well. Near normal daytime temperatures and above normal nighttime temperatures are expected, and tropical cyclone activity is not expected in the next 7 days, with an above average season expected. Here's the current conditions. A satellite animation showing you some clouds and increasing out across the area with increasing moisture. Temperatures are pretty warm out there, but not too hot. Scattered thunderstorms haven't developed yet, but they're kind of getting going across eastern Tennessee and are expected to develop further south across North Georgia later this afternoon and evening. We're going to have an extended period of stormy weather continuing through Monday. Here's a look at our forecast temperatures for today and the chances of rain for tonight. Not too bad until you see some 90s down there in southeast Georgia. The most recent outlook for severe weather is still showing mainly North Georgia affected, with generally no thunderstorms, dry weather over the rest of the state. Main threats should be large hail and damaging winds. Not really good environment for tornadoes, but we could see some isolated areas of heavy rain, and don't think any widespread flooding is expected, but you might get some rises on some creeks and streams where one strong storm sets up over far north Georgia. Here's a look at the rainfall and potential for flash flooding a little more closely through tonight. The animation on the right is one computer model's indication of how late the thunderstorms may be going into the evening. And again, not really widespread coverage, maybe a little bit more over northeast Georgia than the northwest part of the state. But we're still where those storms could set up. You could see in that green area on the left image, you could see an area of possibly very heavy rain, maybe causing some rises on creeks and streams to near bankfall. Looking at the large-scale forecast for tomorrow, there's a storm system off to the west. Most of the severe weather associated with that storm should remain over the Midwest and lower Mississippi Valley, especially in those yellow hatched areas. However, we're still in an unstable, unsettled pattern. Here we're going to have more showers and thunderstorms developing in the afternoon and evening. Some of those storms could be strong with frequent lightning, damaging winds, some heavy rain, and small hail. And here is the SPC Storm Prediction Center outlook for the state. A little bit more of the coverage compared to today. All the way down to Macon and Dublin is in the marginal risk, which is highest, which is only level 1 out of 1 through 5. And general thunderstorms expected over the rest of the southern Georgia and parts of middle Georgia. Again, the main threats are the damaging winds. There could be some small hail, hail up to an inch perhaps. Not really a good pattern for tornadoes, but again, it looks like we could see some heavy rain. The excessive rainfall outlook for Friday is looking like mainly North Georgia. That could be shifted a little bit further south in later updates. But again, anywhere we could expect really heavy thunderstorms, they're not going to be moving that fast. So one or two areas could see pretty high rainfall amounts, up to 1 or 2 inches, perhaps more. Here's the national maps for Saturday. We have a newer storm system developing out to the west. Those cold front positions are valid in the morning, so later in the afternoon and evening over Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and those southern plains states, there could be another round of very powerful storms developing. Most of that strong stuff will stay to the west, but here in the state, we're still in a warm, unsettled pattern. We're going to see widespread showers, maybe some thunderstorms. Again, these could be strong with lightning, heavy rain, gusty winds for sure. And again, similar to the pattern on Friday, we're at a marginal risk for severe storms. Most of the area will not see anything too strong, but 1 or 2 could have some hail and damaging winds. Not really good pattern for tornadoes again, but again, there's a chance for some heavy rain in isolated areas of creeks rising near bankfill or going over bankfill with minor flooding. Here's the national forecast for Sunday. The storm system that was mentioned is getting its act together. The low there in the morning on Sunday was going to push east. Could see quite a bit of severe weather over Illinois, Indiana, and into the Tennessee Valley and the Ohio valleys. You can kind of see that on the map on the right. Most of Georgia is going to stay out of it, but unfortunately we're still in a good pattern. A little bit more chance for stronger storms with some severe storms, larger hail, a little bit more chance for damaging winds. I can't rule out a tornado, but most of the tornado threat hopefully on Sunday will stay to the west over the Midwest and lower and Tennessee and Ohio Valley regions. Just keep in mind, check on the weather this weekend. If you have outdoor activities planned for Sunday and Monday, please stay tuned to the latest forecast. The Memorial Day forecast shows that powerful storm system, the center lifting into the Great Lakes, but that whole region to the south ahead of the cold front where its position is shown Monday morning, as that pushes east, that whole area is favorable for strong to severe storms. Not quite as good as what is forecast for Sunday, but the Storm Prediction Center, doesn't have enough confidence to indicate an official outlook. But we do have other data. I'm showing some data on the right. Don't worry about what it exactly means. Just know that those colors kind of indicate that we do have a chance for severe storms in north and central Georgia for Monday. We're just not sure about it right enough to put that out in an official forecast at this time. But really keep alert. We could see some strong to severe storms on Monday. Chances are increasing from what we've looked at previously. So as mentioned before, just keep in check the latest forecast about this if you have outdoor activities planned. Now, if you add up the rainfall, there's a couple different ways to look at it. The most likely rainfall accumulations through Tuesday, when it finally clears out, is on the left. That's showing, about 1 to 2 inches in North Georgia, and a little bit less. That's the average. But if you want to look at the worst case, which is more of a 90th percentile of all the different models we look at, we do have potential for much higher amounts, 3 to 4 inches. And here's the dry weather that was promised, finally shaping up to move in here Tuesday morning during the day. It should be clearing out quickly, and Wednesday should be a nice day. And there's a precipitation forecast for a few cities in our area. These can change, so you can always go to weather.gov/Atlanta and go to the upper left and put in your zip code, your city and state. Anything will get you the latest forecast. So again, you can see the clear weather kind of coming in. This is indicating it more on Wednesday and overnight Tuesday night, but it looks like some of the latest guidance is going to clear things out on Tuesday afternoon as well. For week 2, or what we call day 6 through 10, there's some signs we could be a little bit below normal, believe it or not, for late May into the 1st of June, and below normal precipitation as well. So we'll look forward to that and hope that comes true. Finally, wanted to talk about the hurricane season. NOAA officially announced its official forecast, which is unfortunately calling for a very active season this year. This is only the second time since forecasts have been made for the last 23 or 24 years that we're indicating a very high probability of above average season, 85%. It's only happened once before as far as a forecast issued in May from NOAA and the Weather Service. We are indicating 17 to 25 named storms, 8 to 13 hurricanes, and 4 to 7 could be major hurricanes. That number on the right is one of the more objective ways to measure hurricane activity across the Atlantic Basin. Those numbers are also quite high, only exceeded once before. Main point is to keep abreast. Like, we've had early starts to the hurricane season in the past, so even though it officially starts here on June 1st, this forecast period, we all know we can get storms forming sooner than that, and believe it or not, we do have a disturbance with a very small chance, thankfully, of forming. Not expected to go into any U.S. territories or anything, but just a small chance. But just wanted to let you notice it's that time of year to start being prepared. Check for the latest forecasts and for hurricane, and kind of get your preparedness activities straightened up for the year. So to summarize, strong to severe storms are possible through Monday night or so, Tuesday morning, with the greatest chances of rain and thunderstorms on Friday and Saturday. But some of those storms, especially on Sunday and Monday, could be quite strong to severe, so definitely check the latest forecasts on that. Near normal daytime temperatures to above normal daytime temperatures are expected through the period. Above normal nighttime temperatures for sure through about Tuesday and Wednesday, when we finally get some cooling in the morning. And finally, tropical cyclone activity is not expected, thankfully, in the next 7 days in the region. However, we're expecting a very active season across the Atlantic Basin, so be prepared and check on the latest forecast from time to time. This concludes our briefing. If you want to reach out to us, here's our information, and appreciate your time. Have a great holiday weekend.